Hello and welcome. We are joined by Lalit Agarwal of V-Mart Retail. So my first question to you is how the festive season trends are looking like. We have heard a lot from the industry. We did hear from you as well while you were speaking. So some insights with regards to the festive season.
No, I think see, India definitely consumes more in festival. This year, because the festival has shifted, because last Durga Puja, one of the festival where the festival season starts from in Eastern India, moved from September to October. So there's some sales which has got moved, so it looks better. It is definitely better, but still much below our expectation. We are expecting a little more because India has not been consuming for the last 2 years. We thought this festival we should get more consumption. But yeah, now it is continuing because of the marriage season as well as the winter season. Marriage season is ending up today, but the winter season is going to continue from today. So we'll have some good times coming in here.
Right, sir. So, in terms of the winter, we have seen that there is a delayed winter. Is that a concern or no? What do you think?
No, it is definitely a concern because most of the consumption happens when the customer wants, and in the winter when it falls at the right time during marriages and all of those events when the Bharatis go to attend the marriages, the consumption gets affected. But definitely, even if it is good winter now, before the holiday season kicks in, we should get a good sales coming back. So there is definitely a concern if the winter is slow.
Right, sir. So my next question to you is on the customer acquisition. You are doing a lot in terms of digital. There are a lot of D2C brands who are now coming offline. In terms of customer acquisition cost, do you think that online is higher in terms of customer acquisition cost? What is it like? I would like to know from you.
See, I mean, definitely customer acquisition costs on the digital platforms are largely, I would call, be captured by the mafias of the digital platforms, which are Facebooks, Meta, Google, and then all of these platforms. So their demands are going up. Most of the consumer or companies want to get onto it. So it is definitely more, but yeah, it is slowly and gradually. It also depends upon your own insights, your own ability to drive that understanding on consumer and drive your understanding on the digital channel and map it accordingly so that you can bring them down. But still, the front-end consumer acquisition cost and the digital consumer acquisition cost, the digital consumer acquisition cost is very high and it is not repeated. It is so difficult. It is not repetitive. So you have to always keep on entailing it. But yeah, how do you build strategy so that you can actually call back those customer and your lifetime value of those consumer becomes higher so that the actual lifetime value of the acquisition cost becomes lower as a percentage.
Right, sir. So on the macro trends, I would like to ask you, what are the factors do you think would actually take to reverse the slowdown in terms of mass consumption? Because this is an industry-wide factor that we have seen several apparel retailers also being impacted because of this. So what are the factors that you think would actually take to reverse this trend?
I think the factors is largely employment. See, in the last 4 years, we've seen a lot of millennials who have come on to the employment market. And this employment market, we need to create jobs, and we need to make them work more, and we need to get them their earnings get more. And how do that happens? And then how does inflation also is a big deterrent for the consumption. So how does inflation also gets controlled? These are some of the activities which happens. And definitely, if India grows, our GDP grows, it definitely is bound to bring in more employment and more money to every consumer. And that is how the demand is going to bounce back.